After Pandu became the king of Hastinapur, he married Kunti, who was the adopted daughter of King Kunti Bhoj and the daughter of King Sursena. Pandu's second wife was the beautiful princess of the Madra kingdom, Madri. One day, while hunting in a forest, Pandu saw a couple of deer. He shot arrows at them. The deer were actually a sage, Kindama, and his wife, who were making love in the form of deer. The dying sage placed a curse on Pandu, that, if he ever embraced any woman, he would die. Upset, and, seeking to repent his deed, Pandu handed his kingdom to his elder brother Dhritarashtra, and left for exile in the forest with his wives. Both Kunti and Madri, thus, remained childless. As days passed, Pandu's desire to have children was making him unhappy. So, Kunti revealed to him the story of her boon about the child-bearing mantra taught to her by the sage Durvasa. Pandu was overjoyed. He asked Kunti to use it to have sons from suitable deities. Kunti and Pandu discussed whom to call by this mantra. Pandu wanted to have a son who is as great in righteousness or dharma as the god Yam or Dharmaraj. Kunti chanted her mantra. God Yam appeared and granted Kunti a son as great as him in dharma. Thus Yudhishthira was born. Later, Pandu wished to have a powerful son. So he requested Kunti to pray to Pavan Dev, the wind god. Blessed by the wind god, Kunti gave birth to Bhima, who was of immense strength and might. From Indra, the god of lightning, and the king of Devas, Kunti received her third son, Arjuna. Pandu's second wife, Madri, was still childless. So he convinced Kunti to give the mantra to Madri. Madri invoked Ashwini Kumars, the twin gods, who were the gods of medicine. With the blessings of Ashwini Kumars, Madri gave birth to her twin sons, named as Nakula and Sahadeva. In the Mahabharata, all these 5 sons of Pandu were called Pandavas. This was the birth story of Pandavas. The birth story of Kauravas was very different. When Pandu left the palace, Gandhari, the wife of his elder brother Dhritarashtra, was pregnant. Dhritarashtra was denied his rightful place as king because of his blindness. So, when Gandhari became pregnant, both Dhritarashtra and Gandhari had a high hope that their child will be the eldest heir of Hastinapur and will become king in future. Also, Gandhari had a boon from Lord Shiva that she will be the mother of 100 sons. Time passed. To everyone's sad surprise, Gandhari's pregnancy went on for 2 years without any sign of delivery. In the meantime, Kunti's first son, Yudhishthira, was born. Hearing of the birth of Kunti's son, Gandhari became furious with her condition. In grief, she struck her womb with great force. A hard mass of flesh like an iron ball came out of her. When Rishi Vyasa learned about it, he quickly came to Hastinapur to see the mass of flesh. He was convinced that the boon of Lord Shiva, of Gandhari having 100 sons, could never be a lie. He asked Gandhari to prepare 100 jars filled with ghee. Then he divided the mass of flesh into 100 parts. On Gandhari's request of a daughter, the pieces were further cut into 101. He placed all the pieces into the jars, covered them, and asked Gandhari only to open the covers of the pots after full 2 years. Then Vyasa left the palace. At the end of the second year, the first pot was opened. The boon finally came true. The first son of Gandhari was born. It was the day when Bhima, the second son of Kunti, was also born. This first son of Gandhari was named Duryodhana, which means unconquerable. When Duryodhana was born, several animals howled at once. That was seen as a bad omen by Prime Minister Vidura. He warned that this child would bring bad luck to the family and to the entire kingdom. He advised Dhritarashtra to kill this son of him. But Dhritarashtra cannot find it in his heart to kill his firstborn. After Duryodhana, within a month, 99 sons and a daughter of Gandhari and Dhritarashtra were born. All those brothers of him, Dushasana was Duryodhana's favorite. The daughter of Gandhari was named as Dushala. All these sons and daughter of Dhritarashtra were together called Kauravas. These were the mysterious and incredible birth stories of both Kauravas and Pandavas, who will eventually become rivals and would finally end their rivalry in the Battle of Kurukshetra.